I was just looking at one of my coworkers, and I was thinking, because he always wears sweatpants and like t-shirts and hoodies and shit. I'm like, he might got senioritis because he's in high school and he's a senior, and you know that little shit. I seen it with my older brother. He used to be like, I don't know if it was depression or if it's like I don't feel the need to get dressed. Like I'm just on that. I usually see it. College students do it a lot because maybe having so much shit to do with like that adulthood phase is hitting you. I just came and say, when I was a kid, I didn't have senioritis at all. I probably had junioritis. But even then, I would still get dressed. But I remember it made me think about how I remember like my first day of school. I remember how I was feeling. I remember getting ready to go to a new school because I had ended up transferring from City Charter High School to UPrep, Million, to whatever the fuck it's called. Prep down up there on the Hill District, up there, US or whatever. I remember I wasn't staying with my mom as a junior. I was going to, when I was a junior at City High, I was staying with my cousin, and I didn't have any of my clothes. Only clothes I really had was like uniform clothes. That's what business casual, especially the uniform or whatever, khakis, button ups and shit like that. Because they didn't allow big polos. You only had to have like a small 2-inch polo, I think. So I didn't have any of my clothes. But right before the school year started, my mom thought it was going to be okay. She thought I was coming home. I was not. She thought I was going back to her house. I was not. That's a different story for a different day. Somehow I ended up in Western Psych. If you want that story, you could get that story. My dad ended up coming to get me. That's when I started living with my dad or whatever for a year. He won't live it down. He won't me live it down. He is so proud of himself, so happy for me being able to stay with him for a year. Even that's what parents are supposed to fucking do, because I didn't fuck to have you. You fucked to have me, and he will not let that go. Like, bitch, I was a good dad because you lived with me for a year. Bitch, I hardly seen you. But that's not what this story's about. If y'all want that story too, let's get that. But I didn't have senioritis because when I had ended up moving in with my dad, my mom had let me come get my clothes. When I tell you, I didn't know how that was going to go, but when I tell you, I used to have them little shawls. I used to come down to like right here. But if you used to wear it on, you could just throw it on one shoulder, or you could wear it on the other shoulder, or you could just wear it like that. I should insert a picture, but I don't feel like doing all that. I used to have one. I used to have a few of them. I had like a green one, a pink one, a white one. I used to have like fur hats. The cutest little jackets, the cutest little coats, the cutest pants, the Jordans down to the motherfucking ground. I think I only had 2 pairs of shoes at my cousin's house. Jordans down to the baby eating down, button downs, all types of shit. Man, when I tell you, I see my clothes again for the first time, I remember that feeling like, I remember grabbing all my shit. I remember grabbing everything done in the bed. Like, baby, I missed you. I remember grabbing that's so crazy. I remember grabbing my fur, one of my first shawls. I think it was the pink one, or it might have been the green. I said, baby, I missed you. I had a black one too, bitch. I was eating down back in the day. Nobody could ever fuck with my style. I always been that. You know what I mean? This is like, how long has it been? Like 7 years? Probably 8. Damn, that's crazy work. But I remember grabbing my shit, throwing it in the bag, and then taking it to my dad's house, threw it in the trash bag. I didn't even have the motherfucking suitcases. Threw it in the trash bag. I that. My mom, right before I left the house, my mom was like, yeah, you come here. She had ended up taking my phone or whatever. I guess she ended up giving, I gotta tell that story another day, because that's a whole different story. She's wild. But When I ended up taking it to my dad's house, I remember ripping that bag open. I had my own room in my dad's house. Actually, it was Marco's room, but Marco didn't stay in there because I kicked that motherfucker out. That was my room then. I ended up taking, I had chokers. I forgot about that. I had rhinestone chokers, bitch. I don't think I took none of them with me, though. I had, what else did I have? Hair clips, all types of stuff I've been waiting on. So, when I tell you, I went home to my dad's house, I ripped that trash bag open, and I damn near crying like, baby, I miss my shit. I missed it. I remember that feeling like, oh my, I'm about to eat these bitches alive. They ain't gonna never, I'm about to be best dressed in this. Cause you ever know how it feels to like be missing something for so long, and you just be yearning for it? You just be yearning and be needing it, and you be like, damn, I really need that shit. But I totally forgot. I had crowns. I had my little leaves. I had the little what the fuck is that called? The Cleopatra. Cause you know back in my day it used to be Cleopatra. You know my name. I used to have my little Zeus little crown. Oh my god, I missed that shit so bad. My regular little crown, just on a regular day. So I remember I needed it and I wanted it so bad because when I was at City High for 3 years, year after year, business casual, they would not let nobody express themselves I was a kid. I had creativity. I loved everything that I had. I loved everything that I wore. I loved my style. I loved expressing myself through fashion. A lot of people didn't, they couldn't grasp it. A lot of people would look at me like, damn, he got on a lot today. Like, oh my God, what the fuck is he wearing? It's a lot of colors, it's a lot of expression, there's a lot of creativity, a lot of things you never seen before just on a regular schmegular day. I'm outside the box. I never really been the type to just be regular. I never been a regular ass motherfucker. So when I tell you City High kept me in a box, they kept me tied down. That's probably why I was fighting so hard, because I just could not stand that school. That school was horrible for me. I couldn't grasp it because my creativity was changing. From when I went to middle school, from middle school to high school, my creativity was growing bigger than who I was. And I'm like, damn, I really need my clothes. And I wanted to wear them so bad, but I could never wear them. When I tell you, I got to prep, and I was able to wear whatever I want. Going from a business casual, because I went to Liberty too when I was a kid. I went to Liberty, and you couldn't wear much at Liberty, so I used to always wear. That's crazy. Now that I think about it, it's been happening. Because when I went to Liberty, you could only wear basically business casual uniform. But when I went to middle school at Obama, I used to turn real crazy. Let go left. I used to wear my crowns. I used to wear mismatched shoes. I used to wear mismatched Jordans, mismatched KDs, mismatched. My creativity has grown since then, so it grew into fur and luxury type shit. So I still remember that feeling walking into that school. I had a big long bun all the way up to the motherfucking sky. I had a bun that was all the way up to the motherfucking ceiling, and I had my hair in a bun because I don't think my hair was done, and I didn't want them to see my new growth. So so I had this part in the bun that just here down my back. And I tell you, my bun was so long. It was taller than a can, not in a can, like a bottle of soda. It was that long. It was longer than that. Probably I'll probably say 10 inches, probably longer than that. So nobody said anything to me. People was probably walking past and laughing. I didn't give a fuck up, bitch, because I felt like, bitch, I'm here, bitch. I'm back. I never care what nobody think. Never been the type to be like, oh, she think this about me, so I'm going to change it. Absolutely not, baby. I probably would have left for 5 weeks straight. I didn't. I'm lying. But JB, Big JB, Jaylen ended up telling me, she was I think a few months later, she said, yeah, when you first came into school, I think we was in homeroom or something. It was they was talking about you. They said, look at him with that big ass stick on his head. I said, did they say about me? A big ass stick on his head. I said, did they say about me? But the mother didn't say nothing to me. They said it to you. They didn't say it to me, and I could care less, bitch. You ain't fucking with me ever. I could never feel like in a world where I feel so comfortable being like creative. You can never fuck with me. I was in my own world, and I was just ecstatic. I was ecstatic to eat these hoes alive. I remember that having that first feeling, the first day of being a senior. I remember that. I think that's what I'm gonna name this video. I remember when I was staying with my dad at the time. I remember I started wearing all types of clothes, but nothing I ever wore to me was feminine. But I remember one day, my nephew was like, "Are you a boy or a girl?" I said, "What?" Like, I didn't understand it, because what the fuck are you talking about, my boy or girl? I said, "What you mean?" He said, my dad was like, "Yeah, because you always wear," asked him again, because you always wear like girly stuff. I said, "What do you mean girly stuff?" Because nothing I have on is girly. Everything I have on is regular. It's regular shit. I don't think I ever wore like women's clothing, because everything I had was like men's shit. I don't know, but I really didn't care at the moment. That was just like a significant moment, I guess, to bring up, because it was in that time period. But everything I had on was from the men's section, so I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. Dismissed it. I don't know what I said, but dismissed. Bitch, I said something to dismiss it, because what are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it at the moment. Bitch, I feel good. I feel good. Dun, 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 dun. I got my fucking clothes looking. I mean, you bitches down. I remember my little, what's that called? My little leather jacket. I used to wear that leather jacket with the furs all the time, baby. I miss it. I miss that feeling. I do be having that feeling sometimes when I be doing like photo shoots and shit like that. Yeah, I made these bitches down with this one, but I need to be on stage somewhere. I need to be like somewhere somebody's model, because I just love the feeling of just putting that shit on and eating you hoes down.